Good morning. And next day, boy. Next day. I know I see it every time, but I go see it every single time I put up a video here, boy. Good, bad, or indifferent. Every day the Lord Father gives a blessed day. Every day. So, Father, thank you for another day. Thank you for another day. In this madness we call our world here, so I know you see what's going on. But I know your will be done in your time. So thank you for another day. Alright, let me get on to it. Now, a couple things I want to talk about. And it had to do with Venezuela. The government, as usual. And drugs. Now, I got a message here, so, from a viewer that asked me a good question. A real good question, eh? I'm going to paraphrase it a bit, eh? But wrong about what she says. They're telling me Venezuela is the drug problem. It's Venezuela. But that ain't make no sense. How the drugs and things coming in the country? What's the real story? Alright, I go tell all you that. So I go tell all you. This is what them kiss me as government and telling all, yeah? And if all you don't believe me, do your due diligence, go and research it and you go see yourself. Alright. We get to that after. Now, I have some people send me a message and thing. One fella there, so me can't remember his name, eh? Very important. He is a nobody. He has nobody on the YouTube or nothing. Yeah? It's one of them troll now. They have nothing better to do. Feel they know every blasted thing, but they may know one ass. Say, well, every time you talk, you don't say we, you say all you. You don't say we. Partner is a reason why I don't say we, you know. Is that a reason? I leave Trinidad a long time. I leave Trinidad, you know. I don't live in Trinidad. But because I don't live there, don't mean I less Trinidad than anybody else. That is my home. I born there. I raised up there. That is my blood. But my family come first. My faith and my family come first. The Bible say, when you're married, you cleave from your parents onto your wife. And woman, when you get married, you cleave from your parents onto your husband. That is your family now. You become one flesh in the eyes of the Lord. My wife, born Canadian, but she grew up and all she family and everybody living in South and Central America. Me ain't gonna tell all you where, but around there, so. My daughter born Canadian, but she mother is South American, Central American. Well, I say me a seeing, eh? But so I had a choice. Take my family to Trinidad or go back where they live there. So if you buy in a car, you go and look at the car. You go take a mechanic and thing. and let him drive it, look under the bonnet and thing, and tell you, hey, buy the car. That's a good car, man. That's a real good deal. Go buy that. Or you like a jackass, could just go and say, hey, it's looking good, you know. That look good, it look good, it look good. Buy it. You ain't go buy it so. And if you buy it so, it's ass. Because I'm going to tell you, hey, man, it's beautiful. Yeah, you had to buy it, boy. It's a real nice car, you know. I have that thing for donkey years, boy. It never failed me, you know. And as you buy the thing there, so you drive that thing 100 kilometers there, so and bang, it break down. Engine gone, transmission gone. You ain't go buy a car so. But I go take my child and my wife and take them to Trinidad knowing what Trinidad is. You feel like mad? At all, partner. Let me tell you, where we live here so. My daughter could go out with her friends and come back 9 o'clock, you know. And nobody could tell she nothing. Partner, if you harass them in the street, the police will lock you up for that, you know. You can't harass them. Or in Trinidad, you could shoot girl and thing in the street and psst, psst, friend, you can't do that here, you know. You're looking to make jail here for that, you know. Them don't play game and thing here, you know. And everywhere you look is military everywhere, you know. They don't play at all here, boy. At all. But most important, my family's safe here. But my heart and soul is Trinidad and Tobago. I fed up tell my wife the day Trinidad turn around, we going home. Fed up tell she that. The day they turn that country around, I going home. That is home. That is my blood. That is in my soul. I born with a carrot in my hand and soak and chutney in my veins, boy. That is my home. That is my blood. So when I'm telling all you and I'm saying all you, it's because all you living there. I just telling all you what them there, what them so them I want to tell all you. Because it's them same government thing control media, newspaper and all things. What all you seeing is them controlling it, you know. Them controlling it. All you do see the whole picture. But we just get the whole story here. Them don't hide nothing here. They go tell you everything. So I get the whole picture here, and me and just getting it from there. So I get from Venezuela, again from here, again from. So I could give all you the whole story. Because them government are telling all you one ass. So that is that. That is that. That Trini all over the world, boy. Like this song, David wrote that song, Trini to the Bone. At our part of the song, I say, Lord, I pray that some sweet day I will no longer have to roam. Trini to the bone. Trini to the bone. That is a true statement, boy. True statement. You see, I could talk about Canada. I could talk about Trinbago. Because I know both of them. I know them well. And my mouth hot. Me a frightened. What's the most you could do me? Take my life? Partner, you take my life, you do my favor. You sending me home, you know. They sending me home. My heart and soul ready, you know. Me a frightened to open my mouth, you know. And I live in a country here. You come in my yard there so, and me I tell you come here so. It's your ass, you know. And police could be right outside that gate there so, and them can't do nothing, you know. It's like Trinidad, you know. They have rights and thing here. And unlike Trinidad, you get locked up here. You tell no go in court and get your bail and put you back out to street, partner. You go into jail one kiss me ass time, you know. And they put you in a vest and a jockey shorts and throw your ass in the back of a van there so. And parade you through the tongue, you know. You have military sitting in the back there with a gun in your face And they parading you through the whole blasted tongue to show everybody. They don't play game here, you know. You don't have no right when you go to jail, you know. You don't have no right when they lock your ass up this way. You don't have no rights, you know. You had to prove. Them had to prove one ass. You had to prove it. Here they don't play game at all. And they make care, you know. Man or woman, they make care, they're locking you up too, you know. And the jail here, you want to go to jail here. So that is the situation. Sorry about the light there, so the sun bright today, boy. About 9 o'clock here now. So I will lean forward so I get all here better. So the light about then all here. Anyway, so that is the situation. So now living in the country I living here, so I get access to all them what going on in Venezuela and all kind of thing. Through the news now they go talk about it. Spanish news and thing. Well, I tell all you about loudmouth Mr. Philip Alexander. I had to open his kiss me ass mouth and run him out. The appointed Minister of Housing for Trinidad and Tobago, appointed by the biggest loudmouth, Miss Kamala Bisesa. Open up she kiss me ass mouth. Now, Mr. Philip Alexander opened his mouth and threatened Venezuela, saying if you have many Indo-Trinidadian fed up, say it have no flipping Indo-Trinidadian, it have no Afro-Trinidadian, it have no Syrian Trinidadian, it have no white Trinidadian, use a flipping kiss me ass Trini. It have no difference. All are we is Trini. All are we. All are we born there. All are we bleed and think for that country. All are we grow up there, so. That is we home. That is we land. You could go anywhere in the world, partner. You could never be anything other than Trini, you know. You could live anywhere, you would never feel like home, partner, I'm telling you. No matter where you go, it never feel like home. It's a Trini to the bone. But you open your mouth and threaten Venezuela. If you have many Indo-Trinidadian, India will nuke all you and destroy Venezuela. Alright, let me get into this Indian thing now. India come out a program called OCI, Overseas Citizenship something. Overseas Indian citizen or something like that, huh? It's a card you could get. If you could show your ancestors and things 6th generation or come from India, they'll give you. So I look into it. And here's what they give you. You could work there. You could go there. You could stay. But you can't own farmland. You can't buy land and thing. You can't vote. And I have plenty of other things you can't do. So it's a kiss me ass visa they gave all you. A visa. And they tell you it's a citizenship. There's no blasted citizenship because you can't vote. A blasted visa. Now look at what's going on in India. All you pick up a newspaper and watch. Go online and watch and see what's going on there. All you want to go there, so? If it's not bad, oh good, partner, all you know, you know. Whole village and thing getting lick up, you know. Burning on the whole village, raping all the women and thing inside the village there, so. Throwing acid and thing on the face in the road and all kind of partner, all you know. Women are safe there at all, you know. Especially if you're Hindu or you're Christian, they go kill you. All you know going on in India, all of them leaving there so to come to Canada. And Canada, them talking and saying they want them out of the country. They destroy the whole kiss me ass country. All them tutuing and thing all over the blasted beach, boy. You can't go to the beach in Canada, you know. Pull on the pants and thing and squat and tutu right there in the middle of the freaking kiss me ass beach, boy. They doing it in public and thing, gas station and thing. I remember Parliament. An Indian member of Parliament in the middle of the freaking kiss me ass gas station, broad daylight. Pull on the pants and tutu right there in the middle of the road. Right there in the middle of the gas station. And pull up the pants and gone. That is what going on there. Rape and all kind of thing. That is what going on there. You can't get a job in Canada, you know. At all. You don't have no place to live in Canada. Them going there. And they're telling them, hey, you know what? We think we have to start sending people back. And now they're saying, you know, in America, and even in America, they're saying they go kill themselves. If they force them back, they go kill themselves. They rather dead than go back to India. And all you want to go there, so Modi love all you. India doing one ass for Trinidad. Not one ass. Not one. So Mr. Philip, you open, Mr. Alexander, you have to open your kiss me ass mouth. Now Venezuela say, alright, they're taking that seriously. They take it real seriously. And you know who else attention all you just get to? Cuba. All you get Cuba attention now. Now Cuba getting involved. The same Cuban that run out all them American and them same Cuban. The same Fidel Castro that the United States put to run the country, turn around and take the country, and the US couldn't do one kiss me ass thing about it. The same Cuba then put all kind of embargo and thing. They say they're going on impoverish the country, going to destroy the economy. The people still find a way to survive. Them Cuban. Some of the best guerrilla fighters on the planet come from Cuba. Them Cuban. The same Cuba that had ties with Russia and China for donkey years. Them Cuba. Now all you get their attention now. Now them talking. And now them saying they're going to back up Venezuela. All they're saying Donald Trump helping with country. Look, he destroyed three drug boat. What Donald Trump do there was illegal. That's against UN law. That was illegal. Look at the UN charter. Go online and look it up. Donald Trump break the kiss me ass law. Number one, you have to prove an imminent threat. Not one gun was on that boat. Not one. Not one shot fired at the US military. Not one. Furthermore, them wasn't even in Trinidad water. Them was still in Venezuela water. Number two. Number three, you had to prove that it's drugs they're carrying. You had to show proof. All you see any? All you see any? But he tell all you. Look what happening down in Mayaro there, so. All them fishermen in Mayaro, I tell all you about the fishermen and them. The fishermen in Mayaro, they come out and talk. One fella want to go on camera because he ain't want the trouble and bacchanal and thing that coming, eh? So you see, they frightened to go. And they're frightened because of the Venezuela, you know. They frightened because if they are to tow gas or they tow in fish and thing and the US misinterpret, it go blow them up. Why they saying that? Because I'm sure this is a little kiss me ass pirogue ship 13,000 kilo of cocaine, 13,000 pounds of cocaine. Hold your ass with that, boy. If you believe that, you real notice, you know. They show a picture, hey, this is Trinidadian. Prove it. Don't just tell me that. Prove it. Like I tell all you go and buy a car and the man telling you, hey man, I real take care of my car, you know. As always, change the oil and thing. As real take care of it, boy. It never fail me. So why you selling it? Apart of a good car, you know. I need something else. I need something bigger. My family and thing. Yeah. Here's a real good car and you drive it there so and everything shut down. Everything break down. This gone, that gone. But I'm telling you, it's a good car. Donald Trump telling all you, hey, he's drug dealer and criminal and thing. Prove it. Me, I want to hear you talk. Show me proof. Show me proof. The same government that gone and take over Panama, this same government that put Osama bin Laden there, is that same government, you know. The same government who started ISIS and all the thing is US started. That same government that paying billions of dollars every year to the Taliban, you know. And they're still paying. That same government who the president of Syria now was the leader of ISIS. Man's a terrorist. They had a $10 million bounty on his head. And now Donald Trump gone there and shake his hand and call him a good man and he's going to be a good president and he's good for the country while he licking up Christians and Jews all there. So, and he killing Muslims too, you know. But he put on a suit. He's a different man. That is what you're listening to. Venezuela say they will attack Trinidad and Tobago. And the warning that they give, do not let your citizens pay for your mouth. That is the warning they give. Don't let the people of your country pay for your mouth. When you open your mouth and you talk so, and you ain't know what the ass you talking about, partner. Because you choke up in big house and thing. Gated community, private security, Alsatian in your yard, big paycheck. You can retire tomorrow and collect a kiss me ass paycheck for the rest of your life. No Trinidadian had that, you know. But you have it. You had that. And Miss Kamala, you kissing Donald Trump bottom there, so I tell you, I was the biggest Trump man, you know. I tell you, I was the biggest Trump man, boy. But you see, I have a good father. I have a real good father. And I love my father, boy. I love him too bad, eh? And what he used to tell me, he say, boy, don't take everything everybody give you as truth, you know. Don't take it as gospel truth. Take everything they tell you with a grain of salt. Look for yourself. Look for yourself. And they always talk about the Bible, eh? Born and grew up in a Hindu house and become Christian. And he always talk about the Bible and he tell me, he say, Teddy, God say, by their fruits you shall know them, you know. So don't judge them based on what they tell you. Judge them by the action. Look at what they're doing. Because them could tell you one thing and do something else. So I take that to heart and I turn around and say, let me look, eh? Mr. Donald Trump say I ending the war overnight. Alright. Okay. How much billions of dollars you send in military aid and thing to Ukraine now? Yeah, and it's overnight. Okay. More war pop up since Donald Trump has get there, so. More trouble since he get it. But he go end it overnight and they go blame Joe Biden, Joe Biden. The man was mad, boy. An old mad man. You can't blame him. He ain't run nothing. Because Barack Obama sitting down in the background and telling everybody what to do. And he say he was going to do that, you know. He say it with his own mouth in an interview. He say, ideally what I would like is to be at home and have somebody as the president of the country that I could tell them what to do and have them run the country. He said, if you feel everything you see happen there so is not by design, you're blind, boy. You're blind. They put all that thing in place there so just to cause bacchanal, just to start the downfall of the country, just to increase racial tension, just to increase religious tension. How much are we live together? How much all you have Muslim family, Hindu family, all kind of thing? And no problem, you know. No problem. All our we celebrate Eid and all them kind of thing. How much all you looking for what sawine and all them kind of thing, and parsad and man, all you making joke. That's all that we. But them go come and tell all you something else. I tell you, they go put in a box and they go say, hey, they come and tell you this and then tell that one that and then tell that one that and re and then re. That's what they go do. And they go get all to kill yourself. And then they go step in and say, hey, look, this is what going on. You know, we can't handle this. It's a collapse. They're working for a worldwide collapse. Mark my word. It take out no president after Trump, you know. Watch and see, partner. Watch and see. Same Trump talking, we bringing jobs to America. Them lost over 1 million jobs already. Over 1 million. What they're bringing is AI, artificial intelligence. That going to run the country. And who writing the program? So let me get back to the drugs now. Let me get back to the drugs. This is what they're not telling all you. Venezuela only account for less than 15% of all the drugs in the Caribbean. Less than 15% come from Venezuela. Drugs and guns and things. Less than 15%. Almost all the guns coming in the country coming from the United States. Almost all coming from the United States. 70% of the drugs coming in the country coming from two places. Guyana and Suriname. That is where it's coming from. And if you're coming on a little fishing boat, them packing shipping container and send it on cargo ship to Trinidad, mislabeling it and paying them off at the port. The port master, the people sending the boat, the people who run the ship, the captain who run the ship, all of them getting paid off. Police getting paid off. Government getting paid off. And it coming from Colombia. Now Brazil getting into it too. But all you hear the government talking about we going after Guyana for the drug trade. That is one of the things Venezuela was complaining about, you know. But them I tell all you that. Them I tell all that is one of the things they was complaining about. The amount of drugs coming into Venezuela and killing people in the country. And they're coming through Guyana. That's one thing them I tell all you. Now me saying Maduro right. Maduro is a madman. He's a madman. And the one before, he's a madman. But even a broken clock right twice, you know. It coming from Guyana and Suriname. They putting them on cargo ship and shipping, and the guns and them coming in the country, they coming in barrel. They coming in shipping container. They putting them in barrel. They filling up the blasted barrel with guns and mislabeling it and sending it to Trinidad. And they go see from the United States. They ain't go question. And if they question, they pay them off. I tell all you, we ain't have no gun manufacturing in Trinidad, you know. None. And they go show all you 20 kilo at 20 kilo marijuana bus and see who the ass ever overdose from marijuana. You can't overdose from marijuana. And they go say it cause psychosis. It's impossible. The amount of weed you have to smoke to induce psychosis, partner. You go vomit before you even get an 8 of the way there. You go get sick, real sick. You can't do it. It's humanly impossible. But that is the problem. It's like madman rant when they rather say somebody clean out the weed well fast, but somebody letting the cocaine pass. Because marijuana had no kind of money in it. Weed had no kind of money in it. The profit margin too low. But cocaine, you buy that kilo for $1,000 in Colombia. By the time it gets to Trinidad, that is $15,000-$20,000 US. Why? Because you had to pay this one, you had to pay that one, and you had to pay this one, and you had to pay government, and you had to pay he. And that's what they tell them what to worry about. Nah, don't worry about fentanyl and thing. All the precursor and thing to make fentanyl is pennies on the dollar, boy. Cents on the dollar. And who's the largest manufacturer of that? China. China. They have all your stupid. They have all your dotish. Them go flood the guns and things through the whole Caribbean. They go send to Jamaica. They go send to St. Lucia. They go send here. And then they go have them go and bring it into the country. It's them shipping the cocaine and thing to Dominican Republic and all them places. Themselves doing it. It's themselves. When the United States point the finger and say, look at Venezuela. Venezuela's the problem. Venezuela. And then after that, Mexico. And then after that, Panama. They have you running like a chicken with your head cut off. And you feel the government of Trinidad, them and no. Them complicit in the blasted bullshit. Them know exactly what's going on there, so. But they go open their mouth. That is where all the drug and thing coming from. Guyana and Suriname. Also a percentage Brazil too. Coming through Brazil too. From Colombia all the way through down there. That is what's going on. But them are telling all you that. Them telling all you Venezuela. Less than 15% coming from Venezuela. They may bring in no real drug. They may bring in no real kind of drug and thing in the country. At all. Because they cannot supply it. Period. They don't have resources to supply that. But Guyana and Suriname, they have it. You can wonder why United States want to go there so. Because now they have oil too, partner. Now they have oil. The drug and counterfeit market, okay, generates just over $2 trillion in revenue a year. Over $2 trillion. And that don't go down, you know. That number increasing every year. You know what happened if they get rid of that there, so? Partner, in less than 5 years, the whole economy almost crashed, boy. It go crash. Because them taking that same money and putting it in places like Cayman Islands and Panama and Deutsche Bank and all these places. And then they use that money to open business in your country. And they use the business to funnel the money. And the same banks and thing in the Caribbean, them all know because they put in their money there. And then they take the money and they go ship it over to London and Miami and Dubai and buy property there. So they're not holding cash, they're holding property. And when they want, they sell it and they get their money. Now the money launder, the money clean. You feel them stupid? And this government do the same kiss me ass thing, you know. They know. They feeling all year once at a lie, you know. It's a freaking kiss me ass papi show they gain all year, you know. I'm telling you, it's a papi show they gain all year. Don't trust none of them. Don't trust them. But now, me I have no problem with nobody, you know. You run your country, brother. You do for you. It's your ass go have to pay for it, not mine. But when I have to sit down here so and watch my Trinbagonian brother and sister suffering while the government giving all you a bunch of cock and bull story, I can't keep my mouth shut. Me ain't go shut up. When they had Donald Trump threatening the whole world with tariff and telling all you that is not a tax on the citizen, that is a tax on the government. For a man who do economics in the Wharton School of Business, use a real flipping jackass. You feel we that stupid? Because where you think the government getting money from? From all you. From all your tax. The same tax that the United States Constitution deemed illegal to tax people on the labor. Tax all you. All you pay out all your ass in Trinidad and here and there. Where your money going? The road mash up. Crime rampant. Police lazy no ass. Not all. Not all. It has some real good police there, boy. Real hard-working man and woman there. So, me ain't go cast all of them in the same boat, because I hear true. I hear the truth. It has some of them that real hard-working, boy. Real love their job, Me ain't talking about them. I talking about the police commissioner and this one and that one. All them taking big money. How much money you making a year, partner? You living in a big house in gated community and driving fancy car and thing. How you could afford that? How you affording them thing? And nobody are looking into it. And now they go tell all of them we putting through anti-money laundering bill. That is not for them, you know. It's for all you. Because the next thing they go do, they go limit how much money you could deposit in your bank account. They go see that's for laundering. To prove laundering. And then they go limit how much money you can take out of your bank account. They want to control every blasted cent in your account. The same thing they're doing in England. And then they say, now we're going cashless. No more cash because that will stop all money laundering. Partner, how you could have a one world government with plenty different currency? You can't do it. You need one currency. And the UN have something called Agenda 2030. And that's already in place. They tell all the AI new, they had that for over 10 years. They want to set up a one world government where all the governments are run by AI. And the head of the UN will be the representative. That is the one world government. Do your research. Because everything they're telling all is a lie. They put phone in all your hand. First it was TV. Chuck your churn in front of TV. Churn get dotish. Now you chuck a cell phone in their hand, they're more stupid. They have all the information in the world and them may know nothing. But they complicit. They go follow. They know how to corrupt them. They go feed them one set of lie and thing on their cell phone with TikTok and this and that. TikTok created by China and TikTok illegal in China. Think. All them things banned in India, you know. Ban it. India said, nah. We see what they're doing over there. We are allowing that in we country. Think. They are all your stupid. It's a pappy show they gain all year. Like they were saying, it's pappy show, lad. Nearly everything is a pappy show. Think. Think, young brother. Think, young sister. Auntie, uncle, all you think. Do listen to them. They're lying to all you. They're lying to your face. Don't trust no government. Because them go how you're killing yourself and them are doing one ass to help all you. Them don't care. Them full in their pocket. Them building big house in Miami and buying property in Dubai and all kind of thing. And when shit start to stick up in all your ass, they go take their money and run, you know. They take their money and run. Just like Pandy and them, when they run and take their ass off and go on to Panama. Them are stupid, you know. Them may care about all you know. So when them telling all you is Venezuela, is Venezuela, is Venezuela, is Venezuela, and we going to help we Guyanese brother and sister. The same Guyanese brother and sister that shipping metric tons of cocaine and drugs and thing and guns and all this kind of thing in Trinidad and Tobago. That same Guyanese government. That is where it's coming from. Well, Dread, God bless all you, we. God help all you, eh? I have no hate in my heart for nobody, you know. Nobody. Even Big Mouth Kamala and that blasted jackass Alexander. Me I have no hate in my heart for them. Me I wish nothing bad upon them, you know. I want them to live old and have grandchildren and enjoy the grandchildren and thing. Me I want nothing to happen to nobody, Dread. Because in the end, all of we's got children, you know. But even, you could be the best mother and father and still have wayward children, you know. And even if your children wayward, you could still love them, you know. It don't matter, you could still love them. You ain't gonna like what they're doing, but you gonna love them. Now, me I like what I seeing, but I know where the root of all of this is. And it's plain to see. If you have eyes, it's plain to see. And if you can't see, it's because you are not his sheep. You're not his sheep. Because my sheep will know my voice. And if you know, you know. I don't wish nothing upon nobody. But I take more energy to be hateful, you know. It's easier to smile and hug up somebody and love them up, you know. But don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, because none of them, not one ass of them care about you. So God bless all you. Like how we say, I love my Trinbagonian brother and sister, boy. I love all you with all my heart. I love all you. I love Trinbago. So God bless all you. God keep all you. God bless Trinbago. God bless Trinbago. All right. Take it easy, John.